What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's me, Mikey Pipes. Gotta love New York traffic. By the way, we're doing 70 and all of a sudden we're doing 15. Heading to a service call in Great Neck. Great Neck is on the North Shore of Long Island in the great state of New York. God bless America, ladies and gentlemen. We have a customer who believes they have a steam system and it's keeping them up all night long. All night long. A lot of banging. It kind of reminds me of the cover of Dan Holohan's book, I've Got Steam Heat. Huge shout out to the man, the master, the king, Melech, Dan Holohan. I've had the pleasure of attending just one of his Lost Art of Steam Heating seminars about 15 years ago. Great experience. Anyway, enough of me ranting and raving. Let's go to the job and see what's going on. What do I hear hissing? What's that noise?
That's from the radiator.
How long have you been doing that for?
A long time. Let me pull up the.
How long's a long time?
Maybe 2 weeks.
How long have you lived here?
Almost 2 years. This is a new one. We installed new radiators.
You installed new radiators.
Yes, when we moved in.
And how long did you move in?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. And before there were regular radiators here?
Yeah, I guess so, yes.
How many make this noise?
4, 5, 6, not sure.
A lot.
Yeah.
Why aren't they insulated?
I have no idea.
Wow. All right. So a common denominator here. So now this is it. Now you notice. I know this is the garage, but you notice how much cooler it is in this room versus the rest of the basement. You know the reason why?
They insulate.
They insulated the pipes, right? It is literally probably a 25, 30 degree difference between this garage and that door right there. So think about all that money that's being spent. You know, to put things in perspective, you're probably spending at least, I like to exaggerate, a realistic number, probably at least $1,500 a year in wasted heat. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Okay, the common denominator here is that all of them, probably all of it, maybe there's a couple that aren't, all of the air valves. This is an air valve as well.
Oh, good.
Just like the one in the radiators, those are called air valves. Those are for radiators, right? Mm-hmm. This is for a steam main. So they're all letting out steam. I'm hoping that the problem is high pressure.
Okay.
And then I see you have a back garage door, so I can probably bring the truck in here and maybe not so bad. But I'm hoping the simplest thing to hear is that the pigtail is clogged. Okay. And if that's not the case, it's the pressure trough. One of the first things we're going to do is make sure we have a 15 psi relief valve, which we do. And the boiler is off, and it's saying our pressure is 6. Let's see how true that is. Oh. So one thing, this pressure relief valve. All right, we're gonna take a look at this pressure troll. There's our pressure gauge, reading 5 psi. I don't think that's accurate. We have flame, 30. Oh, what do we have in there? We have some debris on those burners right there. Let's lower our pressure troll. Come on, get in there, baby. So the pressure troll does churn off there. Let's lower that to under 2 and a little bit under 0.5. Filling up the boiler. go to the top of the boiler, make sure there's no leaks. Then we got to drain down. All right. Let's see. Got a lot of debris in that corner there. But other than that, right now, I got the Volar. This is their video scope. Special shout out to Noah Campbell. He's the sales manager of the northern region of the United States. He sent this to me. This is the VE400. So he just sent it to me. He said, hey, listen, Mikey Pipes, use it. I love your channel. And let me know what you think of it. So this is a perfect example of if you ain't testing, you're guessing. We have this SIN5, 140,000 BTU gas-fired boiler, manufactured date of August 2005. And in that corner right there, we have a failure. It is leaking water. You can actually see the drop right there of water dripping from the heat exchanger. So the boiler is shot and needs to be replaced. All right, and for the ones who still don't believe, there's the drippage right there. All right, we'll give him a nice drop header here. All right, parking brake. All right, I calculated a price. Listening to the feedback from the community, replacing all the air valves in the home, on the radiators, and the 3 steam mains. Also incorporating a price for insulating the uninsulated steam piping outside the boiler room. And then we get to play the game of let's make a deal. All right? What about a cash price? I'm like, listen, we were talking about well over $10,000, and I mean well over $10,000. Like, I don't want the cash. I'd rather have bank certified funds at that point, right? Because to put that kind of cash in the bank, which I need to do, put most of it in the bank because I got to pay for expenses of what it takes to do a job. And granted, I don't got to put the net profit into the bank, but there's still a significant amount of money that I need to put into the banks in order to run a business, right? I don't have the luxury of having something fall off the truck. So we're basically talking about a number. I was like, listen, well, if you pay with cash, I take off X amount percentage, and okay, it's gonna be this price. But if not to pressure you, but if you tell me now, I'll give you back, the trip charge and the 1 hour of labor for today. I was like, but regardless, what you just bought from me is my experience and the solution to your problem. Whether or not you choose to use me and my company to solve your problem is a whole nother ballgame. It happens. I don't get every single job. I get a good, I would say majority of them. I would say 50% of them. We'll see what happens, right? However, let's say, it boggles my mind. If I want to give him a number of, let's say, $30,000, and he goes, Mike, give me cash price. And let's say I told him 20, they will take off a third, right? Which is not realistic. Even then, it still wouldn't be enough, right? So if you give him a higher number to give with from negotiation, I don't believe that way. I'd be like, there's no haggle pricing. Here's the price up front. If you want to pay with, cash or certified funds, you will take off X percentage, which I would normally give to the bank for taking a credit card, or X amount that I would normally give to the finance company for giving you 18 months interest-free financing. It's the same. We'll see, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you are in the Long Island, New York City area, you got a steam system that's keeping you up at night, you need to give me a call, 516-348-6300. My name is Mike Dyke. I'm a licensed master plumber, not only in certain jurisdictions of the state of New York, but the entire state of South Carolina and in the entire state of Florida. Reach out to me. Love to hear from you. I'd love to help you. Be well. God bless. Stay safe.